Ramesh Yadav opened the doors of this pharmacy just a week ago.
Oh yay! Letting me know that Glastonbury now has a new pharmacy.
People are literally coming in and bowing to say thank you for being here, you know, like it's amazing.
The response is understandable. Last year, 2 out of Glastonbury's 3 chemists shut down, leaving its main high street a pharmacy-free zone.
Open till 7 p.m, so please come and use us, support us.
And for a town of 9,000 people, that wasn't acceptable to local campaigners like Emma. What would your advice be to those other communities that may find themselves in a similar position?
The Integrated Care Board was quite a good place to go and start, and we managed to get them to come to the town to have an interview with us in the town hall. But it's very easy, I think, to turn around one day and suddenly find that stuff's just disappeared off the high street and it's just suddenly gone. It was really, really important to impress upon them the absolute vital nature of the need for this service. I mean, it couldn't have been more desperate, really.
I think we all value the service that our local pharmacies bring to a community, but according to the National Pharmacy Association, around 8 pharmacies a week nationally are closing down for good. But Ramesh believes offering different services is the key to success.
We are moving away from the dispensing model of pharmacy to more service focused, where we have more consultations, more counseling. But on top of that, we have consciously offered a 7-day opening because we believe that if we offer that sort of accessibility, then more people will be using us.
It's a risky move, and one that might succeed in some areas, particularly here, where tourists can bring in extra income. But Community Pharmacy England has exclusively revealed to The One Show that elsewhere, weekly hours have in fact declined by almost 10% last year. So there isn't a one-size-fits-all approach.
Here you go, Chloe. Right, so you want to have these on an empty tummy if you can.
The reality for many pharmacists, like Lindsay in Derbyshire, is a belief that the NHS funding model, as it stands, is unsustainable.
The biggest problem we've got, though, is still 90% of your income comes from the dispensary. We're getting paid £2.21 for a particular strength of this medicine. The prices from the wholesalers at the moment range from £14 if you're lucky to £37. I may as well stand at the door and give £20 notes out. Seriously.
As well as the rebate pharmacists receive for each drug,
can I have my prescription, please, Len?
I'll look for you.
they also get a fee per prescription. In some cases, that adds up to give them a profit. But that's not always the case.
Any pharmacy that's just purely providing the NHS services will not survive. The funding is wrong. I only survive because I work myself to the bone. Thank you very much.
1 in 6 pharmacy owners are said to be worried that they might have to close within the year. So it's no wonder there are fears for the future of our community chemists.
The amount pharmacies are reimbursed by the NHS, by the state, is £108 million too short every single month. We've got members up and down the country who are only going, still to this day, because they're borrowing money from relatives, they're taking out massive loans, or they're remortgaging their homes. We've got places where there's been such a collapse in pharmacies that there's a risk of pharmacy deserts, where there are no pharmacies at all in that area. The government want pharmacy to take pressure off general practice and hospitals. To do that, they've got to back up their ambition with the money.
But in Glastonbury, Ramesh hasn't been put off by the national picture. Pharmacies are closing down, you are opening up. What gave you the courage to do this?
Because the town needs it, you know. I do feel that wherever we are, on any high streets, any communities we are the hub of the community. We are the part of the community. We are the most trusted business provider on the high street.
For anyone that relies on their local chemist for advice and support, the fact that so many are closing down must be a real worry. But if, like here, the community gets behind them, then they're certainly not going to go down without a fight.
Oh, Angela.